Right, Arknight stuff today. It's like 5 in the morning here. I want to go to sleep, but I also want to take a look at these modules real quick. So we're just gonna blitz through them. Full disclosure, this isn't mine. This is on the subreddit. I'll link it down in the description below if you want to take a look at it for yourself. But I didn't get this data. I didn't translate any of it, right? I don't know Chinese. Um, I'm just the guy who's here talking about them and giving my thoughts. So with that being said, let's go. First one's Golden Glow. She's got what changes is the initial damage of the drone is increased. And after that, it's just scaling on her base stats as well as the scaling on her drone's attack. So I'm not much of a numbers guy, right? Like I don't know how this converts into like actual big number on screen. So I couldn't tell you like how significant this is, but I mean it's just a straight up attack buff. Golden Glow already does like really good damage, so like this could only help, right? Now whether it'd be worth like heavily investing into this, maybe, maybe not. I kind of see this as one of those things where you've got a solid team already built out and you just want to, you know, make just make number bigger. That is my guess because like Golden Glow is already fantastic without this. So this can only help, right? Now how significant that help is, I couldn't say. But let's go ahead and move on. Yara. I don't even know what she does. She plays freeze, I know that. As for what the module does, stat buffs again, as usual, as well as damage increase on her skill, or on her drone rather. 15% when there are 2 or more ground tiles within attack range, the effect becomes attack plus 21%. Okay. So, I mean, it's just a quite big buff. I don't think this is terribly significant because Yara's not super great as is. I mean, she's great for like freeze teams and stuff, right? But on her own as a unit, I don't think this will be super significant unless you're like building for this team. This one's probably a safe skip. I mean, Golden Glow exists, assuming you have her. Rock. I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot this unit existed for a while, like up until right now. And again, okay, so oh, she actually gets a different ability here, or a different like passive here. So let's see. Every 10 seconds, this unit remains on the battlefield, stacking 4 times. Okay, so this is just a stacking buff, sure. And then when this effect is fully stacked, attack speed +5. I mean, it seems fine. I don't know how, again, I don't know how significant 5 attack speed is. I can't imagine it's too high, right? But again, I don't think any of these Mecha Kazers are going to be able to compete with Golden Glow anyways. So, yeah, probably skip. Minimalist. I mean, everyone has him at the very least, so there's that. He's got that going for him, right? Then again, everyone has Zera as well, assuming you played their events. And he's just straight up stat buffs again. Yeah, it seems a Mega Cordcaster just got really basic stuff. Sure. Nothing much to say here, just stat buffs. Let's see. Click again. Oh, she actually gets attack speed up here. +18. That seems significant. Like considering that Rocks was what, 5%? Or no, +5. Right? And clicks is +18. I feel like that's significant. I couldn't tell you how significant. My guess is that since it's only a +3 between these two, you're probably are hitting 2 for breakpoint, and then just leaving it at that. That's my guess. I guess it'd be fine because you could use her in like IS for a lower costed caster. All right. I don't even want to go over Dagon Breshers. I don't know what she does. I mean, like I don't know her kit very well, I'll be honest. She has a lot of CC in there and apparently very big damage. So I guess anything that, yeah, deals 10 more damage with skills. Whoops. 165% inflict tremble on target. don't know what tremble is. Unless tremble is what they're calling disarm. Not sure. Yeah, I mean, stat buffs. Again, this is just, you're just straight up, oh yeah, this isn't, the change was scaling. So yeah, this is just straight up stat buff. Okay. I mean, again, I hear Degenbrecher is actually quite strong. Like, very strong, so this is just a straight up, it's just more damage. What I don't think it's necessary, but it's more damage. Read the Flame Shadow. So these are going to be our harm assists. I forget what the subclass is actually called, but harm assist, yeah. Deal blah 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 within 6% of that. Okay, so again. Oh, this one actually just upgrades the heal, which I guess that's fine. I mean, I don't know how often you're using these operators for healing specifically. It's more incidental when, like, as a side effect of their, like, damage, right? Because these are just basically fucking casters. Healing effect is increased by 3% and heals herself. This could be good. Maybe. She heals herself. I mean, it's just, it makes her, it leans more into her healing ability, which is fine, I guess. I have a read alter. I don't actually use her super often. I don't use healers in general, so I couldn't tell you like how significant her healing is right now. Yeah, again, I don't know too much about this. Hibiscus, I do wish Hibiscus was better, so let's see what they gave her. I like the 3-star alters a lot, but let's see. 60, okay, so same thing as Reed for the first one. So she inflicts 70% arts, 20% arts. I don't recall if she had arts fragility to begin with, just initially in her kit. I think she did, though I don't know for certain. That said, 20% it seems quite good. Who else inflicts fragility? It's probably like Shamare, right? I think she does. I can't recall. 20% seems good. That said, the harm assists are kind of niche to begin with, just due to what they are, right? Like, if you're going to use them, why not just use a caster, right? So they go into a very specific slot. Honestly, the fact that Hibiscus causes fragility makes me think that you just use her purely as a debuff healer. Right? Which, I mean, that could be good. She's compressing 2 roles into 1. I don't know how well she'll do it, but there's hope here. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, Vendel. I don't even know what class she is. I don't know what she does. Okay, wait, no, she's a healer. Okay. Right, these are all harm assist. Just more healing. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. It makes the unit with the highest maximum. Okay, so this is like a focus on your tank, I guess. And just gives more healing. Sure. Again, I said this with Herald, but typically healers need to do something besides heal, right? Like something significant, not just dealing damage. Unless that damage is significant, right? But no, like I feel like just giving straight up healing is not gonna be like cutting it. All right, let's move on. Lee gains 4% increase in attack every time DB is consumed. That seems significant. 20%. That seems. I mean, this is what a charge up of. He consumes DP every what second, right? Which means after 5 seconds he is 20% buffed. That seems very good. Oh, every 3 seconds. So what is that? 15 seconds of him being on the field. Yeah, that seems quite good. It's Saria has this, I think. I don't know if I don't believe she has the same scaling or the time, but I know Saria has a similar skill. Lee is blocking an enemy. The enemy has attack speed minus 17 attacks, and Lee has so he just steals her attack speed. That's essentially what's happening here. And 3 is this also seems very good, right? Because like if Lee is tanking, or like lane holding, which I mean I think that's typically what you use him for. I don't use merchants. I run abyssals, all right? Anyone outside of that is extraneous for most of my runs. That said, this seems significant. Especially if you're up against like big fatties like the crushers and stuff. This could probably be quite good to have. Because I mean at that point they're just hardly ever swinging at all. That's neat. All right, Suzerain. I don't know if Suzerain needed one, but I think it's nice that she got one. All right, so she just increased slow time. That's great. Fantastic. Utility is always good. Inflict 21% fragile and 5% weakened. So I don't know what these mechanics are. Like fragile is what? Arts resistance down is my guess, and then weakened is physical or yeah, defense down, I guess. That's my assumption. That said, yeah, it makes them weaker. Why the hell not? Sure. I think this is good. I don't know what her base stuff is, right? Please, Opera, stop. I don't even know if she has these at base or if this is no, she does have these at base, it's just a stat increase. The weekend she didn't have before. Sure. I don't know what the number was prior. Let's actually look that up. Alright, where are you? Where is she? Oh, Suzerain, right? This is her talent. 20% fragility effect. So, I mean, this is like a 1% increase, 2% increase. That doesn't seem significant. My guess is that you're building this for the weakened effect. I don't know how, I don't think an 8% weakened is significant. I think Shamari does weakened, right? Let's see what she gives us. Oh no, this is just straight decrease in stats. Holy shit. Huh. It's not her. Who does weakened? It's not Praminix, because Praminix is definitely fragile. I honest God don't know. Alright, well, maybe it's significant. I'm sure there's someone, my brain is just not comprehending it right now. Alright, moving on. Carnelian. Phalanx casters, alright. Didn't Lynn get one as well? Shit, man. I thought Lynn got one. Oh well. Carnelian. Trait upgrade. Normally does not attack, but has greatly increased defense. Yeah. Deals increased damage according to the number of enemies within range up to 15%. I mean, yeah, sure. AoE, she does AoE burst. This looks good. This looks very good to me. Sure, why not? Increases her own SP recovery rate, which is very good, right? Because one of her main, and I mean, is this just more? Yeah, this is more. So at mod 3, 1 per second, which I think is very good, right? Because her primary issue was just that getting her to overcharge was a pain in the ass. She took forever to get there, so this definitely helps. I don't know how much it helps. I don't know what her base regeneration rate is, or it wouldn't be base rate, right? It would be her overall. Where are you? Where is she? Oh gosh. Here we go. Let's see. What is her? It's her third skill, right? Yeah, sure. 28 cost, which means double to be 40 or 56. And her second skill, all right, so we're looking at, depending on which one you're using, I'm actually not sure which one her like the one she uses the most is, but assuming 3, right? We go all the way up here. It's gonna be at 28 SP cost, which means 56 seconds for full double charge, overcharge. And if this is giving you +1 per second, that's, I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? I don't know what her base rate is, but that seems well enough. I don't know what would tell you that. I'm guessing it doesn't tell you that. Oh, wait, hang on. Is this just universal now? Did that change as well, or is this just like translated weird? Because here it's saying when SP is above the limit, right? But this is just saying overall improves zone SP recovery rate. Oh wait, no, I can read. Holy shit, I'm tired. I'm sorry, I'm tired as hell. All right, makes more sense. So it just makes it so that her skill charge her overcharge charges twice as fast. Once it's above the limit. That seems quite good to me, right? That takes you from what, 56 seconds at max, 21, no, or 28 rather. So 56 becomes what, 14 plus 28, 38, 42. You're shaving 10 seconds off that time. That seems quite good. My main issue with Phalanx casters, right, is just that they're like a 30 drop, 30, 32 drop, something like that, which means, like, why would you run them when you can just run like an actual tank if you need a tank, or like an actual caster if you need a caster, right? I feel like the circumstances where you would want to use them are just fairly low to begin with. All right, and she also becomes less likely to be attacked by enemies when a charge skill is activated. Okay, so rather than trying to tank through it, which she won't be able to do because she loses all those extra stats when she activates her skills, this just makes it so that hopefully that aggro doesn't hit her. Which, I mean, it's quite good. Like she's not going to be tanking stuff anyways, so you might as well just pray she doesn't get hit to begin with. And then Weedy, let's see here. When blocking 2 or more enemies, increases shift level by 1. That seems significant, actually. That seems quite good. Right? Because, okay, so I think with Weedy, I'm assuming there's like a cap to how like push strength. I mean, right? That would make sense. And I think her skill 3 already caps out on that. Don't quote me on that. This is just what I think. Huge force. I don't know if anything goes above huge force. But so I'm assuming it wouldn't benefit this 3rd skill as much, though her 2nd skill, I believe, caps out at medium force, which would make this large force, as long as she's blocking 2 things. That seems quite good, right? Because that makes it so she can stall lanes a lot easier, if that's what you're using her for. Large force on this, which makes it huge force, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. She's the best pusher in the game, right? Which means, like, I mean, I guess if hers is or huge, then that's our current cap. Assuming there's no like hard built-in cap, right? I think there is. Let's see here. Redeployment time of the reserve water cannon reduced by 5 seconds and then reduced by 8 seconds. Are they going to tell us what it is here? It doesn't give us her. It doesn't give us the water cannon or respawn. I think it's like 30 seconds or something, right? Reduced by 8 is quite big. All right, this one I think maybe get it to E2 or mod 2. I don't feel like that extra 3 seconds is gonna matter in too many cases, unless you just really like Weedy, right? My Weedy's M9 right now, so I mean, I don't exactly have room to criticize anyone. Didn't Lynn get a module, or did she already have a module? She already had a module. Okay. I don't know what her module does. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really pay attention to the Phalanx casters like at all. Just due to like how, let's see, 22. I could have sworn they were more expensive. Holy shit. Okay, scratch what I said, shit. I thought they were in the 30s, but I guess not. Huh. I stand corrected, dang. Right, just erase like the last 5 minutes of this video, just pretend it didn't happen. I don't know what I'm talking about clearly. All right. But yeah, those are the modules. I think they're okay. I don't think any of them are like game busting. Wheaties, probably I would do. Carnelian, just because it makes her significantly more usable. Suzerain, I don't know how like significant this weakened effect is. It could be quite good. So I would say tentatively yes on Suzerain. Oh, Lee, absolutely. I would go probably all the way with Lee here to the mod 3 for this, just because like this attack speed minus 20 could mean the difference between him just like eating shit and him just stalling out a lane forever, right? Plus it makes him stronger too, right? So, oh wow, it actually doubles it if this is, no, definitely get this. This is ridiculous. Holy shit. What are these numbers, man? Like, I don't know numbers, but this I can already tell is stupid. Right, because if there's only one enemy within the surrounding 8 tiles, he's pushing enemies away anyway. Well, I guess if they're heavy enemies, then it doesn't really matter. God, that seems busted. I don't know anything about Vanilla. I don't know if I would. I probably wouldn't do any of the... that's not true. Maybe do Hibiscus. This fragility... She already inflicts fragility, I believe. So let's see what this increase looks like. Is that a talent? Trait, talent, yeah. 12% arts fragility. Okay, so you're going from 12 to 20. That's an 8% increase. That's almost, yeah, no, that's good. It's like a 3/4 increase or something. Yeah. Or 2/3 increase rather. I can do math. Yeah, I guess if you're inclined to use Hibiscus, then this might actually be worth it. But again, this class in general is kind of niche to begin with, so I don't know. Read doesn't seem necessary. It's just healing. Like, I don't think the healing is enough to matter. Degenbrecher, I'm assuming this is just go for it, right? Just because, like, 10% more damage plus another, whatever this scaling is here. Or, like, whatever this increase, rather, is. Can't imagine it'd be huge, but it's something. Click, maybe. She is a 4-star, so I believe they cost less to do. And this could actually help you if you actually use her in IS for the reduced recruitment cost. I mean, she's 4-star, so she's only like 1 to recruit, right? Which, hey, this could do work. Minimalist. I know nothing about this man. I don't know what his skills do. I'm assuming he's just a beat stick. Maybe. I wouldn't bother, honestly. Same with Rock. Like, these two are just, they're there. Unless you, like, really like them, I don't think it's gonna matter, honestly. Yera, maybe if you run freeze teams. Otherwise, just probably not bother, right? Unless you just don't have any other mecha chords. Then it's either between her and Minimalist. I think Minimalist scales better, though. Not certain. Don't quote me on that. Golden Glow? Why the hell not? She already does a lot of damage. Might as well give her more. I don't think I would prioritize Golden Glow, but if you have like a solid roster built out and you're clearing stuff easily and you just want your clears to be maybe a bit more comfy, sure, give her the module. I don't think it's necessary, but it's nice to have. But yeah, that's the module list. What time is it right now? It's 5:30, man. All right. Jesus. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to complain so much. I'm tired. So my filters are down and my brain is just rambling. In any case, those are the modules. We're not going to get them for another 6 months, so I don't know what the point of going over them now was, but hey. Link to the subreddit post is in the description if you want to take a look at these yourself. But for now, that'll be all. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.